Wizards Unite is finally out after what feels like an eternity of waiting, and boy, did it really feel like an eternity. And thank God it's finally out because I love this game, and I'm sure many other people do as well. And I just want to say thank you, Niantic. Not that you're watching this video, but thank you anyway for finally releasing it. Although I know there are still some countries out there that haven't got it, so I feel bad for you guys, but I'm so glad that we've got it. But anyway, so I'm basically creating this channel. I'm just gonna quickly go over the channel just before we get into the video. But I basically created this channel to kind of give people kind of like a guide on how to play Wizards Unite, and go over some tips and tricks and sort of give my opinions on the game and just gameplay in general. So that's kind of the idea behind the channel. So currently, to start off with, I will not have a camera because I don't know if that's what you guys want. I mean, if it is something that you want, obviously let me know and I'll have a camera and then obviously have the gameplay on the side. But currently as it is, I'm just assuming you guys are here for the gameplay, not my pretty face. But hey ho. So as you can see, I am level 21. So yes, I have been writing on the game because I don't think it's been out for a week yet. And I'm level 21, so that just shows I've clearly been writing on the game. But basically this guide that I'm going to go over today is all about professions. So when it comes to professions, you have three choices: the aura, the magizoologist, and the professor. Now, each class is different in how it works and what it does. And what you'll notice as well is certain classes do good against certain foes, and other classes don't do as well against those foes. So let's go over the aura because that's the class that I've chosen. Now, before we obviously get into this guide and you jump straight in and click like choose a class, I will say now, do choose the correct one because it does take. So if I hop over to lessons, I should quickly show you. As you can see, there is a lot to kind of work your way through, and these do cost a lot of scrolls, which yes, you can kind of come by easily, but at the same time, if you're not playing as much as say someone like I am, which is a lot, it will take you a while to obviously accumulate these scrolls. So what you don't want to do is work your way halfway through a talent tree and then decide like later on down the line, like, oh, actually I don't want to be an aura anymore, I want to be a professor, because you'll completely have to start again. You will not get those scrolls back. Yes, they will always stay in aura, but you will not be able to transfer them over to the next profession that you choose. So say if it is a professor, you will not be able to transfer those scrolls over, which is why I'm saying it's very crucial that you choose the correct profession here and now. So I'm hopefully going to help you with that. Obviously, if I don't, let me know in the comments, but I am hoping that I will be able to help you with that. So as we can see, I am an aura. That's the class I chose because I've played a lot of MMOs, and in MMOs I mostly do like doing the DPS. And that's basically what this kind of profession sort of system is, and I'll explain that in detail in a second. So let's go over the aura. So as I said, the aura is the class that does the most damage. So the aura is basically someone that is great against dark foes, but they aren't great against beasts. Whereas the magizoologist, which is quite a mouthful, and I will probably struggle a bit saying it, as I have a lisp, and this word is very hard to say when you have a lisp. And I'm a bit nervous because it's my first video, so please like the video if I'm doing a good job. But the magizoologist is great against beasts, which is obviously something that the aura isn't, but they're deficient against curiosity foes. Whereas the professor is great against curiosity foes, where the magizoologist isn't. But it's not very good against dark foes, which is where the aura comes in. So obviously, if you're playing with friends, I feel like you would kind of have to work your class around what everyone else has kind of chose at this point. Because if you have, you know, say 3 friends or 2 friends or, you know, whatever, and the 2 of them have chose the Magizoologist and the Professor, I kind of feel like you have to choose Aura just to kind of help them out and fit in and, you know, work around the wizard challenges. But yeah, so let's go over each class in more detail. So as I said, the Aura is someone that does the most damage. So they're basically the DPS class in an MMO, if that's how you was to look at it. The Magizoologist is someone that is more of a healer, so you can heal teammates as you kind of go down the skill tree. You'll unlock like talents which will be able to heal your teammates, which is great because obviously then that means us as teammates aren't using health potions, which is always a plus. So a Magizoologist is someone that can heal, and it's also quite a defensive sort of tanky kind of profession. So you're someone that obviously doesn't want to do as much damage, but you know, likes to take the damage and kind of heal your friends or teammates, then Magizoologist is for you. Whereas if you want kind of an all-round sort of best of both, so like the Aura and the Magizoologist kind of, you know, hybrid, then I'd say go for the Professor, because the Professor is great at supporting your teammates. They can do healing, but obviously not as much as a Magizoologist. And they can also do quite a bit of damage, obviously not as much as the Aura. So it's all very dependent on which one you want to go for and which one suits you. You know, as I said, I've played a lot of MMOs like World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, and many others that I cannot think of off the top of my head. But, you know, as I said, in all of these sort of MMOs, I think there was the odd ones where I did choose, say, like healing or whatever, but most of the time I stuck with the DPS class, which is, you know, the damage. So in this game, I will stick with damage, and because I solo quite a lot, I like to do damage because it just makes things so much easier. But these are, you know, this profession is entirely up to you, and as I said, you can change it if you want to, though I highly do not recommend it because you will not get those scrolls back, so it is wasted time. But you know, there's always guides online, and if you do need more information into this, I'm more than happy to go into more information. All you have to do is just leave a comment down below saying, oh, I'm not sure, or whatever, and I'll obviously get back in touch with you. But yeah, in my next video I'll basically go over the lessons and how each sort of system kind of works. But while I'm here, I will go over the player stats. So when you first get to professions, which you have to unlock by getting to level 6, you'll notice that you'll start to get player stats. Now, every single person starts off at the same player stats. So you'll have 100 health, and then you'll basically all do the same damage and whatnot. But it's only as you work down your lessons that your player stats will start to go up. So this is just kind of quick, brief overview of player stats, and as I go over the lessons in my next video, I will also go more into detail on the player stats, sorry, and you know what each one sort of represents and if it's worth going for like straight off the bat or if you should go for other things first. So yeah, if you like the video, please feel free to subscribe. And as I said, this is my first video, so you know, if you don't like how I said things, or you know, you're not sure on certain things, or you just need more information or whatever, please do let me know in the comments below. Please be nice though, because it is my first video, and obviously I will get back to you. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, please feel free to give this video a like, subscribe, and obviously more videos will be coming